When you stop to think about work in its truest and its rawest form, it provides a sense of accomplishment. Work can be a truly transforming experience.
We've had great experiences with the Independence Center, and we've had several of their members that have started with us in these transitional positions who have interviewed for permanent positions and now are permanent members of our staff. Some have been here for 7, 8, 9 years.
People that I've encountered with the Independence Center, by the time they get there and they've been groomed and they've been trained and they work through the Independence Center, they're on the cusp. They're looking for that step because not only is your attitude and their outlook on life ready for that next step, the Independence Center has prepared them for that. So what they're looking for companies, and in our case, it's Wells Fargo advisors, that were willing to give them that step. And I can share with you, in my experience, is not only meaningful to the Independence Center member that's undergoing it, but it touches the lives of the people within the firm.
They want to be a success, and they come in and they have such a great attitude. It's great to have somebody who really enjoys what they're doing and they want to come in every day and do the best that they can. And that's what I love to see at the end of the day.
I can't speak highly enough about Chris. Let's start with the basics. You show up when you're supposed to show up. You control the things you can control, and these are things that a lot of us just take for granted. He had the right attitude every single day. Always optimistic, always asking what can he do additional to help, always smiling.
John works in the South Cafeteria at Barnes Jewish, and John comes work each and every day, and he's got a smile on his face, and he loves to tell jokes. It's just contagious having him in the department. He's really a great addition to the team up there.
This isn't picking somebody out of a random crowd. This is coming from the Independence Center, which has been a proven and tried source for people that are not only willing, but very able of being a contributing part of an organization.
Working with the Independence Center has been a win-win for both of us. I look at it as a great partnership because we are able to source candidates from them to be permanent members of our team. How are you? Okay. Do you have a letter to read?
I want to share something with you, Laura. Today I'm one step closer to my destiny. I have you and BJC Healthcare to thank you. I did not always have hope. When I was 19, I was going to school to become a civil and environmental engineer. It is also when I started hearing voices. While I withdrew from school, moved home, and tried to find some sort of work, it wasn't long before my illness returned and I experienced my first stay in the hospital. Over the next 5 years, I was a vicious cycle of going in and out of the hospital while trying to stay in school and work. The pressures of life on top of my illness were too much.
Hey, Chris, I was just lying about you. How you doing, man? Good, great to see you.
Andre, I'm 50 years old and starting my life over again. I'm getting a chance at a full, beautiful life, and I have you to thank. I've lived with depression for over 20 years, but it was the last 3 years where everything started to fall apart. I got divorced, lost my home, my construction company, medical benefits, and contact with my kids. It wasn't long before I became homeless and was living out of my van.
You help me know that my job is important and I'm needed here. I don't know if I could, if I didn't have the Independence Center and was provided the opportunity to work at Barnes, I would probably end up in jail, homeless, or at that point dead. But to make it feel like I'm one step closer to my destiny, and I thank you.
No, we thank you, John. It was wonderful, thank you.
It's been fun. Best job I ever had. It's
Good.
the best job I ever had.
Good.
Andre, you and the team at Wells Fargo welcomed me with open arms. I'll never forget the sign that was hanging on my first day, welcoming me by name. You took the time to get to know me. You motivated and inspired me to know that I am capable of so much more than I ever thought possible. Working at Wells Fargo has provided me purpose, stability, and hope. And I thank you for giving me another chance at life. And I thank you for help saving my life. I am forever grateful.
Can I give you a hug?